The government has set the ball rolling with respect to the privatization process for the oil behemoth BPCL after three players had expressed interest through EOIs for BPCL privatization. We're given to understand the government is now in stage 2. The transaction advisors, of course, have vet the three EOIs that have come in for BPCL. The three key players, the big one, of course, is Vedanta, and the other two PE firms, that is Apollo Global as well as Think Gas, that have put in their expression of interest for BPCL. But where from here? We're given to understand the evaluation committee today met. The evaluation committee has members from the Oil and Gas Ministry as well as DIPAM to assess and vet some of the EOIs, the proposals that have been put forth, and of course also decide what is going to be the way forward. We're given to understand now these players, if their bids are, if their expression of interest are accepted, then they will be given a 45-day period, a time frame in which the data room will be opened up, and then these players will be, of course, asked to put in their technical as well as financial bids. Sources telling us in ET now that the entire process is going to take a little while. The evaluation committee will hold several more meetings before they will call for technical as well as financial bids. But all in all, if you look at the fact that BPCL was one of the most prized possessions of the government, one of the profitable PSUs of the government that the government has put on the block. In terms of the process, the money is not going to come in this year. The money is going to come in only in the first quarter of the next financial year. But the government wants to ensure that the entire process is transparent, is clean, and each and every step is followed, so that from the bureaucrats' perspective, the entire policy is clean, and of course there is a good asset that now can get privatized. Having said that, we also given to understand that once the evaluation committee gives a go-ahead, then the ball will start moving faster with respect to the privatization process. In fact, there is a given timeline as well under which this process has to get completed. This is going to be critical with respect to the government's privatization drive. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today has already indicated that over the next few weeks we will be hearing from the government a lot more with respect to their disinvestment program, privatization program as well. She's looking at corporatization of banks as well, so very big on the government's agenda. Having said that, this was also something that was reiterated in her budget meetings with the industry chambers as well. Industry top leaders of India Inc. have suggested to the finance minister that the government should look at pressing the pedal on asset monetization, on disinvestment in a big way to get revenues for them. And we're given to understand that apart from BPCL, Shipping Corp, Concord, that we will hear from the government about in the next few days, there are many more candidates that will be put